Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm making a new world on normal survival, and the purpose of this video is going to be to show you how to get a good start. And what do I mean by a good start? I don't mean making a farm or a starter base, but I simply mean how to quickly get some diamonds. So spawning in here, the first thing I want to let you guys know is that this is actually not a live commentary. I had my mic muted as I was recording this, so I'm going to be doing voiceover. Apologize for that. But what I'm looking for first is where I want to go, and I'm looking for mountains first off, higher than what I'm seeing there, because I want to find some easy early iron, and it often spawns pretty high. But I also know that the first thing I want to do is grab some wood. So I go to farm history here, and it's only one block of wood, unfortunately. So I'm going to end up looking for another tree. Thankfully, there were trees everywhere, and so finding extra wood was not difficult at all. After that, I headed over to the mountains because I knew there would be stone there, and I made myself a couple of planks and a crafting table and some sticks and my first pickaxe. You'll notice I only grabbed 3 stone, and that's because I'm going to immediately make a stone pickaxe because using wooden tools is inefficient. After that, I grabbed 19 stone, which is enough to grab a stone axe as well as 2 furnaces so that I can cook food or smelt more efficiently. Then it was off to climb the mountain to try and get a better vantage point and see where to go from there. I managed to find some coal, and since I didn't have a good source of fuel, I mined all of that as well. Finally, having made it to the top of the mountain, I was going to take a look around, but got distracted because I had found some food. I realized pretty quickly there weren't any mountains high enough or stony enough to have a bunch of exposed iron on them, so we eventually just headed off in a different direction. Oh look, more food. I found what I thought might be a promising cave entrance, but it didn't really have any exposed iron or even coal, so I left it pretty quickly. Oh, watch your step. Or, you know, don't. I ended up seeing a dripstone cave off in the distance and decided to make my way in that direction. Found an open, exposed cave which had some exposed coal that I probably should have taken, but for some reason I decided I was going to ignore it instead. I saw some iron off in the distance, so I decided to make my way towards that. Something else I decided to do was to start cooking my food before mining the iron. That way I could be doing 2 things at once and just be more efficient with my time. And with that done, it was time to grab the iron. I knew I was going to have to wait for a bunch of my food to cook anyways, so I decided to cook the iron and wait around for that. Once all the iron had been smelted, I decided I was going to split the food so it would cook a little bit faster and make myself a bucket and take a quick look around, see if I could find any source blocks of water to fill my bucket with. Well, that ended up being a waste of time. Well, night's falling, so I decided I'd grab my food, grab my furnaces, and head into the caves, since in the caves it doesn't really matter if it's night or not, and I didn't have enough wool to make a bed. The reason I had gone for the bucket first is because it would have made this entrance so much easier, but because I didn't have water in my bucket, I ended up just bridging across and digging my way down. Now, luckily for me, even though I didn't have much coal to make a lot of torches with, I have a texture pack that torches emit light when they're in my offhand or my main hand. If you don't have something like that or a mod that lights up caves, then you're going to need a little bit more coal than what I had here if you want to do some deep exploring or hope to find some on the way into the cave like I did. Now I'm low enough to drop down, so I jumped down, and we killed this zombie pretty quickly. It's just one zombie after all. And we decide we're going to go make our way into the cave looking for a little bit more iron, which I believe we do find pretty quickly all over the cave. I see this coal just lying around, so I decide to grab it. Even though I don't really need it for torches, I'm probably going to need it to cook up more iron. Hey, look, there's some water for our bucket. Well, that's a little embarrassing. At this point, I take a look around, make sure I haven't missed anything of value, and almost decide to head deeper into this cave, but I see some creepers over in the distance first. I head over to deal with them first, knowing that if I just drop down, they'll probably try to deal with me their own way, which they still try to do. Well, creepers dealt with, it's time to go down a little bit deeper. Hey look, more iron. At this point, I don't really have iron armor or a shield, so I end up stopping and throwing down my smelters and mining this out. It ends up being even more iron than I thought at first, so that actually helps us out a little bit. Knowing that going deeper into this cave is likely going to mean more creepers, more skeletons, and more just general nonsense, I craft myself a shield. And with all the extra iron that I have left over, I make myself some leggings and a pair of boots. With all the iron being smelted and crafted, it's time to pack up and head deeper. Just one skeleton? No problem. Oh, more skeletons and zombies. Okay, this may be a little more than I signed up for. Good thing I grabbed this shield, because I am at half a heart now. Now, at this point, the more astute among you might be thinking, hey, but if this is a hardcore world, you'd have lost it now. And you're right, I would have. But a couple things. One, this is still a very early game, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. And two, I know that it's not a hardcore world, so I can actually afford to take these risks a little more freely, without too much penalty. Oh, hey friend, how about you give me a hand with these guys? Thank you for the assist. With the mobs finally under control, I can get back to mining. And look, I needed this anyway, so this is actually perfect. Oh, and there's more in the distance there, and there, and there. You know what? This cave is looking pretty promising for a start to getting us ready to go and grab some diamonds. And just one of many uses for a water bucket. I'll just quickly bridge over to that. I've grabbed enough iron that it's worth smelting again, but I don't have as much as I need, so I'm going to go over and look for more while this cooks up. Great, more mobs. Well, I guess that's my own fault, seeming as I didn't leave any torches, really, anywhere. Ah, my least favorite kind of mob. Oh, and he brought a friend! Alright, looks like I can finally mine this in peace. Alright, I think that should be enough iron, but I gotta remember where I put down those furnaces. There they are, along with something I didn't leave there. Huh, oh well. Well, by now you definitely know the drill. Take the old stuff, put in the new stuff, craft the old stuff, come back to the new stuff. You know how it is. My axe is looking in really rough shape, so I'll grab another one of those. It's really about time we got this chest plate, and I guess I really haven't done a great job of protecting my head up until now, so let's change that. Alright, time to pack up again. On second thought, let's make an extra pickaxe first, just in case. This could be promising. Huh. You missed. Alright, time to do a little more exploring. Well, not going to make that jump, but we have this handy water bucket. Huh. I guess there's really not anything down here. Back up we go. Huh. Well, we still have this water bucket. Okay, so admittedly, I'm not the best at taking water from below me and placing it above me, but I do get it eventually. More of you guys. Huh. Well, I guess he won't be needing that anymore. At this point, I'm just looking for a way that goes down lower that I haven't been so that I can find some diamonds. Maybe this way? Looks promising so far. Yet another use for water buckets. I can never really have too much iron. Well, at least not without an iron farm. And off for some more exploring. Hey look, a mob spawner. Maybe it'll have some good loot. Meh. Not super great for right now, but you know what? I'll take the music discs, the name tag, and you know what? Let's grab that extra bucket in case we want some lava. This is also a good chance for us to clear out our own inventory a little bit. Huh. Dead end. Well, I guess I could fill that empty bucket. Dead end again. Well, why not? Another dead end. I'll leave the iron this time. I don't think I've been up that way yet. And another dead end. Well, I guess we'll backtrack a little bit and see what else we find. More dead ends, apparently. Pretty sure I've been here before. Yep, that's my bridge. I've definitely been here before. Not sure I've been down here, though. Let's take a look. Ah, look! Diamonds. A convenient elevator already here for us. Is that more diamonds? No, it's just a reflection. Wait a minute. These are underwater. Thankfully, I still have some wood left over, so we can just make a door and use that as an air pocket. And if I just place one here and open it, or, you know, place another door. Well, that's a little bit awkward. There we go. And that's already 3 diamonds. Wait a minute. We got even more. Ooh, there's even more. And it really is our lucky day because we've actually got more diamonds. And just like that, we've got 9 diamonds just past the 30-minute mark. That's more than enough for a pickaxe and an enchantment table. I'd say that's a pretty good start, and so I think I'm going to call the video there. I hope you guys learned something. Grab some iron, maybe grab a door or 2, head down into the caves with little to zero planning at all, and I will catch you guys in the next one.